Hey everybody, I'm a member of the Blender community and welcome to the video. Today in this video I wanted to talk about making the background of a world transparent when it's not necessary. In my scene I'm just rendering with my CPU so you guys can see a big difference between rendering with transparency and rendering without transparency. Here we have a render setup with 30 samples, the viewport is 32. And if we look at Suzanne the monkey here, you can see that she has a asphalt texture applied to her, and the surrounding world is some city HDR that I downloaded. And we can toggle it on and off with this transparency here. So we can find this transparency under the render properties, film tab, and then transparent. So when we do that, it makes the whole world transparent. However, the lighting effects of the HDR are still applied to the mesh. So that means that we can get quicker render times and then we can see things quicker in the viewport because it doesn't have to render the whole world with it. I'll give you an example. We're going to turn transparency off, go into our camera and hit F12 for a render. When it renders, you can see that it renders kind of slow around Suzanne. You know, we have 30 samples and I'm rendering with my CPU. When it's done after Suzanne, it starts to pick up. That's because the HDR doesn't take that much to render. It's not really a mesh. It's just a 360-degree image inside of a world. That took 12 seconds flat to render. Remember that time? 12 seconds flat. Let's get out of here. Now we're going to make the world transparent. Now that the world's transparent, we can hit F12 and it's rendering again around Suzanne. But look at this. There's going to be a huge change here. And around Suzanne and boom, it flies through. 12 seconds compared to 9 seconds. That's like a 3-second increase. So it's like a 2.7 increase in seconds here. And if we're doing an animation and we're just doing a rough cycles test render, that would be crazy. So if you add 2 seconds up to like 250 frames, that's 500 seconds. That's a few minutes, right? So if you have an animation that's going to take a long time or something, you want to save all the time you can because you're at work, you're rendering when you're sleeping at school and stuff like that. So it's very important that we pay attention to our render times here. If you have an HDR in your world for your lighting and you simply don't need it to be projected in the view, if you're not using it for a final render, just get rid of it. Click transparent under the film, and from there you'll still have the lighting effects and you can also render a lot quicker. Thank you all for watching. That was it for the video, and I'm gonna get back into uploading, guys. I know I've said this twice before, but my schedule's opened up. Everything's looking good. I have lots of motivation now, and yeah, so stay tuned for some more final renders, some interesting stuff with water, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I've been Blender Sponge. You can check out my Instagram, Artstation, DeviantArt, all that good stuff below, and I hope everybody has a blessed day.